as you guys all know, home, there's no place like home. And at home is where you basically leave everything off. And as Lord John Wolfen said, home is where you hang your hat. And that basically means that at home, you are basically who you want to be, and it's basically who you are. And your family knows you better than anybody else. So like, you might be shy in a classroom, but once you're at home, you express yourself freely, and basically because your family is there, and like, your family is like your family, so they basically love you unconditionally, and you don't have to be fake with them or like treat them nicely just because you want to be their friends or anything. So that's why I agree with the quote that home is where you place your hat, and that's it.
Erika, I thought the greeting and the topic were fine. I thought you had a good point of view on the quote and what you were going to say about it. I wonder if that means that she's being fake with us all the time when you're in here, you know, because we're not your family and you just put on air for us. And I think that you've got a good idea here, but you don't go anywhere with it. Once you've introduced the idea, you pretty much are done with it, and you need to have some examples of places where you maybe put on airs or you pretend to be something that you're not for some benefit, either in class or with friends or even in a work environment. Some illustrations to back your point up. I suspect what you're saying is probably true, but I'm not sure that you've convinced yourself that it's true, and you want to be able to convince the audience that it's true. So the supporting material is underdeveloped. On presentation, look, you've just got a naturally quiet voice, but I thought you did fine with it. You reached the audience here. It's a small audience, and so you did a good job there. Things went pretty smoothly when it comes to the paralanguage. Gestures, there's not really much opportunity there. It did seem like your hands moved early on, and that was anxiety. The first 30 seconds or so of the speech, you seemed to be shifting your weight quite a bit, and so that was a body movement thing. I thought maybe your anxiety was coming out there. Your facial expressions, when you were talking to us, I thought you did try and look at the audience for the most part. You came across, I thought, pretty comfortable, despite the fact that you didn't have a whole lot that you were going to say, and that you seemed, like I said, to be shifting your weight. Your facial expressions, I don't think, betrayed any anxiety or nervousness. They just seemed friendly and outgoing, and I think you could build on that very nicely. You know, there's not much opportunity to engage the audience because you're done very quickly. The conclusion of the speech, I thought you had a good summary, but you stick in that tag question at the, or that tagline at the end. That's it. So try and refrain from doing those kinds of things too. Thank you.